Let me go to Sean. Sean, you're on Classic Hits. How you doing, Sean?
Oh, well, how are you?
Good.
I agree with your WhatsApp caller there. He said he wasn't surprised that they broke their own rules. But I am surprised that they did it so quickly. Like, the government usually...
The following day, like?
Yeah, well, how many hours was it?
Well, see, it wouldn't have been. It would have been less than 24 hours.
Yeah, and it took them 128 days to even form the government. Yet they can break their own rules.
Less than 24 hours, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it shows that they're totally incompetent.
Does it show that they're totally incompetent or that they just don't care? In other words, they don't believe it either. In other words, the rules they're actually bringing in, they actually don't believe it either.
Yeah, exactly. Like, listening to Health Minister Donnelly yesterday, like, he was talking about kids on trampolines, and...
He's not very convincing, is he?
He's not. Like, he hasn't even made up his own mind.
But you know what? In relation to what he said about the trampolines, I understood the point he was trying to make. He just made it extremely badly.
I understood the point as well, yeah.
Because he was technically, statistically right, and I gave that information earlier on. 137 million kids between 0 and 19 years of age in the 8 main countries in Europe, and 1,404 died in accidents, which could include trampolines, by the way. 61 died of COVID-19.
You were saying 1 in 8 million in the US, young kids died of it.
Yeah, 1 in 8 million.
But, like, from a leader, like, a leader's supposed to look at the facts and then come up with a decision and have a firm decision.
Well, he should have worded it properly. The whole trampoline thing was a bit daft, the way he worded it, I think.
Yeah,
he doesn't instill a lot of confidence in people. Let's be clear about that, yeah.
Not at all.
No.
It's frightening, really.
Yeah. Well, can I just mention to you, and I'll say it publicly because I've said it publicly on Twitter, Stephen Donnelly has been on the station many times when he was the spokesperson for Health for Fianna Fáil. In fact, he was quite happy to come on the air on numerous occasions, obviously to criticise government at the time. But since he's become Minister for Health, we have sent at least probably 7 or 8 emails, to the point last week where we actually emailed him and said, should we bother even emailing anymore? He has refused to come on the air with me.
Well, he seems to say he's forgotten the people of Ireland.
Well, Stephen, if you're listening, and I know you do listen to the show because you told us the last time you were on, you listened to the show regularly. Stephen, if you are listening, you're welcome onto the show. I'd like to talk to you, but of course they probably won't, because I'm not going to give him a list of questions beforehand that I'm going to ask him.
And too rightly so, you're good at grilling people.
But he won't come on. So that's the problem we have. But getting back to this particular event, I mean, as you can see, they're resigning. Leo has taken the party whip off the Fine Gael senators who are there. But sure, there'll be another event next week, or there'll be something else the week after, or, like, do you believe the government, can they survive this, Sean, the government?
Well, Leo seems to be doing a demolition job from the inside.
He does, doesn't he?
He's laying the groundwork.
Oh, I'd say Leo is rubbing his hands at the moment.
Well, Micheal rubs his hands a lot as well.
Yeah.
In every video he seems to be.
Yeah. And I'd say Mary Lou, who's on holidays at the moment, we did try to get her on the show today, but she's on holidays. She's just
I
thinking.
wouldn't support her either. Like,
they were at a funeral with no social distancing anyway, go back a while ago, so they can't really talk. You know what I mean? But then again, they're not in government. So
and it's very telling that Fianna Fáil are more concerned with the partition in the hotel than the partition in our country. Like the comments Micheal Martin has made are very clear about that. He's kind of given up.
Yeah. All right, well, listen, thank you very much indeed for that.